War seems to always be about dislocation more than reality. When you look at a lot of these modern day footages, it looks a lot like the old footage where you have this just abandoned town that's just getting bombarded day in and day out, like over in Syria. The same town been bombed for 20 years now. They're showing you cars that were caught on fire at least 10, 15 years ago, as if it just happened. Some of this footage will show you people, you know, they're shooting over heads. It's the 7 code is alive and well. You'll see the reference to the scream of nature, which is goes back to a painting. It goes back well before that to the scream of nature. Nature being nurture, or nurture being Lucifer, the way that man lives through, you know, how they've trained people to live in this world, this corrupt place. So anyways, in order to do that, once in a while you have to have a big conflict that moves things around, changes the power structure. And that's all this was. It was a big hoax, just like World War III will be a hoax.
The Battle of Stalingrad is known as one of the most pivotal actions of World War II. It was also the deadliest battle in the history of warfare. 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 Battle in the history of warfare.
That's a dummy. Dummy. Mannequin.
More than 1 million lives were lost in 7 months of
shooting overheads, nothing shown.
And the eventual German defeat destroyed Hitler's dream of commanding a global empire.
Now keep an eye to your left.
That's the beginning of the end. Everybody thought that's the beginning.
This is the beginning of the end for this hoax.
Everybody thought that's the beginning of the end. Everybody thought that's the beginning of the end. It sent shockwaves through Germany.
Okay, this goes back to what's called the scream or scream of nature. Just talking about the scream of demons. You know, they have but a short time. So as you can see, this is just showing you the geometry of the system. That's the center of the pentagram, the jail.
Reasoning was that the fundamental nature of human struggle was a struggle between the races. And in line with this, the Soviet Union represented the combined evils, in his words, of Bolshevism and Judaism.
Oh, these are the corpses that don't lose their color at all. They keep their nice pink lips. Nice toned skin. These guys look better in death than most people look like in life. Beautiful. Of course,
Finally,
the town looks
Paris
great.
was in
You know,
sight.
it's all
The
decorated,
German
ready to
commander,
roll.
realizing the fight for France had been lost, ignored Hitler's orders to raise the city.
Isn't that convenient?
The French flowed into the streets to welcome their liberators. Men, women, children, all deliriously happy that their nightmare under Nazi rule had finally come to an end.
Did you see that was all set up? If you look in the background, there's nobody. These guys were perfectly clean after supposedly being in the Battle of the Bulge, in mud and all that, and ice for 2 weeks. Dumb.
Tanks and armored cars.
So now watch this footage of the Brits and Aussies in the desert campaign. You'll see it's just a big movie set. They're just having a laugh. It's all a big joke. All you people that claim that World War II happened cannot prove it. You can't prove any of it. All you can do is get these so-called vets to tell you a story. I want to find one to say he was any part of this, because as you can tell, they're always coming into town after the fact. After it's all been done. And you can see, you don't need to put dummies in the snow if you got real dead people. You do know that, right? You don't need to have people pretending to be dead if you got real dead people. Right? Alright. Hoax. World War II. As far as I can tell, hoax.
The ridge was taken.